if you're not into the primal act of roasting a freshly slaughtered animal, this isn't a vlog for you. So hello and welcome to the vlog. It is the 1st of May. We're sitting on the balcony having lunch. What we're not doing is eating what Rowan refers to as a dinosaur. However, in the interests of cross-cultural experience sharing, this vlog is mostly going to be footage from however many years ago.
A lot of years ago.
So we did a traditional 1st of May up in the village, somewhere up there. Today is 1st of May and we're in a village above Yaitsa to celebrate with a barbecue. We spit roasted a goat and I made a video of it back in the days before we were making weekly vlogs. Apparently 2.5 months old, young goat is the best way to eat it. It will be the first time I've ever knowingly eaten goat, and it's smelling really good. And it's full of past haircuts and things like that, which have comedy value. What do you remember about the video particularly?
I don't know, I don't really remember the video as such. I remember the day, like I don't live my life through videos. So yeah, I remember the day and that it was cold and a little bit rainy, a bit muddy because we were in a village, and then there was this goat on this stick and we had to take turns in turning it around and it looked like a dinosaur, and it was all a bit like, I'm not a big fan of meat, especially when it looks like an animal, so it was a bit freaky. But it was good fun as well, and there was lots of friends there and then family of our friends, and yeah, it was cool.
It has to be said, however many years ago it was at Ham, we haven't repeated the experience. Although I still, one day, would like to have some roast lamb like that. But Rowan's really not a fan of roast lamb, so that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. We're eating nachos today because Rowan actually likes that. The video has proved, well, I say it's proved popular. The video, every couple of years, we go, oh, do you remember that video? And we all watch it and laugh about the whole experience.
She used to walk, this morning, but she can't walk obviously now, It was alive this morning, now it's dead. Hopefully, I hope so, And soon we're gonna eat it.
Pazi tata, odvalit ćeš vode bubreg. Hoćeš malo maslina? Mirje.
Čuva mi sekreta. Evo sekret, špriz, čekaj. Evo sekret, nemoj se brati.
It was all going well until I kind of looked down at the bit that I had grabbed and realised I was kind of had the tail attached to sort of the end of the vertebrae, the back of the spine, I guess, of this backbone, whatever you call it, of this goat, sitting on my plate, and then a kind of slight feeling of queasiness came over me. There's very few days in my life where I've eaten something that has been killed that day. I think probably something like that is the number of times that's happened. I remember eating fish that I caught in Finland. We made a barbecue. That was kind of quite primal. This goat. And then I think once we went to a trout restaurant in Switzerland and we ate trout that was probably fresh out the water and banged on the head. And probably that's it for my whole life of things that I know about. So that, yeah, it was a weird experience. There is something primal about having a whole beast on a stick over a fire for 3 or 4 hours and then just hacking it to bits and ripping it off with your hands and eating away. Today is the 1st of May, which is a big holiday here in Bosnia and Herzegovina under different circumstances. There is curfew back in place for this evening and the next couple of nights, just to stop people partying too hard and keep everyone safe. Yeah, and who knows what happens next week. There's all sorts of rumours. Maybe things get a little bit less lockdown, maybe they don't. We don't know. We wait and see. We are super busy making videos, as you know. And maybe next week we'll tell you a little bit more about that, all sorts of stuff that's gone on in the past couple of weeks. But that's enough for now. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for sort of celebrating being workers. And yeah, leave us a comment and a question if you want to know more. And do remember that together we do adventure. See you next time.